So Valentine's Day is the second most popular day of the year to pop the big question. So if you're someone who just got engaged, how do you plan for that dream wedding on a budget?
Well, the party planners at Salt Creek Grille have tips for a beautiful, modern, and affordable wedding. Joining us today is Private Events Director Sri Dival. Good morning. Thank you for being here. We were just saying,
this is incredible. Can we take like a wide shot of it? This is such a great presentation.
This is definitely what we do at Salt Creek Grille. So this is a perfect example. So
we start snacking first.
Yes,
right?
Start snacking. You have your itemized little plates here.
Okay.
So the first thing that we get a lot of questions about brides saying, hey, I want to do this big, huge, beautiful wedding. How can I do that on a budget? So we had some tips for you.
Okay.
So food. So think about the first thing you walk in after the big ceremony and, you know, what's the first thing to do? Let's feed your guests. So a really economical way to feed our guests is these stationary platters. So at Salt Creek Grille, this is a less expensive way than Butler Pass appetizers. So you have beautiful displays here. Yeah. So you have your cured meats with different types of vegetables.
For everyone,
like
right?
Salami, prosciutto, that type of stuff.
Exactly. You have your pickled vegetables, cheeses, fruits, jams, jellies, honeys.
We skipped over this, but I love this. Can you just talk about that really quick? Because I think that's so cool.
So those are bamboo cone cups. So those are just fresh vegetables displayed in a really awesome way.
Isn't that beautiful?
They have dipping sauce at the end of them. So they're kind of like a
at the bottom
shop. Yeah. Okay. And then you can definitely find these cone cups on Amazon, or you can get them at any Chef's Toys as well.
Perfect. I love that. Okay. Sorry, so this is the snacking.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Do you want to have anything more?
I mean, look, do you see the size of what you can throw?
Oh.
Look at that. Hit me with the cheese. Hit me with the cheese. Here we go.
Yes!
All right.
That was pretty good.
All right. Yeah. Not our first time. Not our first rodeo.
Not our first rodeo.
All right.
Okay.
Clearly you've done before.
We're going to elevate your desserts.
Perfect.
Right?
Yes. So desserts, another really economical way. Donuts are really making a big way. You know, we had the cupcakes really had their time for a while. Donuts are making their way. So everything that you see here, a stop at the donut shop, the rest is at Trader Joe's. So one thing you can do is really finding a vessel, again, finding those on Amazon or anything that your grandmother may have, or really finding an eclectic kind of mix of vessels and then putting an array of beautiful color. These were just the item, the frozen section in Trader Joe's.
Can you hit me with a wafer?
Oh, let's do it.
Hit me with a wafer. Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yes!
All right.
It's expert level.
Good wafer.
Yeah, I can't see this anywhere. We're the #1 show.
That's right.
Okay, let's keep on moving. We're going to the cocktails.
Perfect. So one of the questions that our bride and grooms always have is they said, oh my gosh, you know, I want to do a bar. I'm scared to get hit with that bill after, you know, the wedding's over. So what I like to suggest to everyone is bride and grooms will eat or will drink whatever you give them.
It's true.
So beer and wine. Go beer and wine. That's offering something to your guests and you're going above and beyond. If you really want to do something besides beer and wine, do a specialty cocktail, and you can really add that in. Any venue is going to have a mixologist or a bar curator who can create a beverage for you that can kind of tie in all the colors. So you can do a blush pink cocktail, and as guest arrival, you have that specialty cocktail, and then beer and wine kind of finishes out the event.
That's beautiful.
Did you ever think about lying? Maybe just like putting water in there? Being like, oh no, it's a vodka.
You can I can tell you people are going to find out.
Oh, no,
people are going to know. They're going to be like, where's the booze?
That's true.
I want the booze.
Presentation is everything. I love the way this looks. So you guys call this neoclassic boho.
Yeah, so it kind of boho chic, that's kind of the thing. So this was designed by Outside the Box. So you can see kind of all of the neutral colors are really having their time right now. So you can have different colors of the rose, and then you have all these different eclectic mismatched plates. So one thing that you can really do this with, the plates are actually from Sundrop Vintage Rental, but you can start, if you have a year, start hitting those estate sales. Start going to all those garage sales, go to Goodwill, start seeing what you can kind of collect, and you can sit on those for about a year and you can get them really inexpensive. Or you can always go and rent, but this is really the look that we're starting to see. Something that can personalize your event is definitely the invitation suite. So this is just at Michael's. This is $39. So this is, use it as an invitation suite and then buy extra, and then you can personalize it with menus or place setting cards with your guest name on it. And these, you can find metallics, you can find everything here.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
How about the floral?
Florals. So these are amazing. So something fun that's happening with florals is the roses and the orchids, they can really add up for bride and groom. So what we're seeing a lot of is different types. So this is actually a kale cabbage.
I was going to say, it looked like lettuce.
Kale cabbage. Okay. It's very LA.
Yeah. It is. It's beautiful. So when done correctly, and these will last like a month. So you can buy them, cut the tips off, keep them in water, and you really have a lot of time to kind of play with them. And so these are called pompous, and you can see these just about anywhere. I know you can get these, they kind of just grow wild in California, so you can cut them. And a little tip there is you can hairspray them. So they'll last forever. It's kind of fun. But just a different type of look, and you get steering away from those roses and orchids that could be so incredibly expensive, but you're getting this incredible full look.
That's beautiful. I like it.
So we have Liberty Chan here. She's our photographer, so to say. But, but if someone wants to get married, they're going to want photos too, and you have tips for photos.
I do.
Okay.
So photography is a big expense. One thing I really want to tell everyone about photography is don't skimp on the photography, because that's a huge thing. It's one thing that you go back and you look at the memories for always. So one thing that I like to ask all of our photographers and brides who are talking to their photographers is say, hey, at our next meet and greet, can we have like a little mini engagement shoot? Doesn't need to be a million staged photos, but you really capture those kind of in-between moments, those really like sweet moments between you and your fiance. And any good photographer within 20 minutes can get like 2,000 photos. Right. So have them kind of edit 1 or 2 photos and then send that to you as your engagement announcement or your save the date. So
if you were to get married again, because when you got married, cell phones weren't like they are now. Yeah. Would you want everyone to put their cell phone away, or would you want them to capture the moment?
I don't know. I don't think I'd want to tell them what to do, but I would hope that they would. Enough. I would hope that they would be in the moment.
What say you? Think in the pocket or what?
I think pocket, and there's really subtle ways that you can do that. You can have little signs. You can always have your venue try to enforce that so it doesn't look like you're doing it. Yeah. But so many photos now, I see people. They'll be, walking down the aisle, and there's this beautiful bride, this beautiful aisle shot, and then everyone has their phone like this. Yeah. So definitely
just be in the moment.
Yeah, just be in the moment. Ask your guests to put it away. They're kind of used to it, to be quite honest. A lot of people are asking that. So
great stuff. This is beautiful.
This presentation. Everything. Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
For more information, go to about Salt Creek Grille's family of restaurants. You can visit them online at saltcreekgrille.com. You can get all the information you need. saltcreekgrille.com.
saltcreekgrille.com.
That's hard for me to say. Okay, we'll be right back.
Seriously, that's